welcome to another episode of SRB TV. I'm Kristen.
I'm Christopher.
And on today's episode, we are finally here. We are at the finale of Crisis on Infinite Earths, but it is let's start proper. This is going to be our reaction to Legends of Tomorrow. I'm going to call it Season 5 Prologue.
I'm calling it Season 5 Episode 0.
That's the technical term. I'm coming on term.
Yeah.
Season 5 Prologue, because as this is recording, next week is the official season premiere of Legends of Tomorrow, which will definitely factor, everything that happens here will definitely
factor into what happens.
So, it's weird, because previously on Legends of Tomorrow, because we did previously on Arrow, but like, it's always what happened at the end of Arrow, because they showed
we already know that.
But previously on Legends of Tomorrow, they were able to like save the world, stop fancy creatures, but it was at the sacrifice of Amar leaving the time. The time? I forgot what they call it. That time pocket, pretty much. So when she did that to show up, the balance changed, and instead Amar got switched with her brother, and it looks like he was the only fuck, I forgot his name. God damn it. The guy who turns into metal.
They know what you're talking about.
No, wait, that's not his name. Oh, Citizen Steel.
Yeah.
Citizen Steel, pretty much, is the only one kind of vaguely still remembers her, but they never tackled that. But that's not what we're talking about here, of course. I always like to bring that up, because it's the name of the episode.
It's the name of the episode, but now
previously on Crisis, Spectre showed up, told all the Paragons, I got a plan. Went with the plan. Plan more or less worth. Oliver, aka Spectre, made the ultimate sacrifice and has helped, with the help of the Paragons, have helped rebirth the universe.
Yes, rebirth.
The universe. That specific word. So now we're at this point
of we don't know what the fuck they have to do next.
Oh, and Ezra Miller Flash met Grant Gustin Flash.
Yeah.
That was nothing.
That was pretty fun. It was pretty cool.
But now here we are, the finale. Antimatter has been stopped. The new universe is up in the sky. Now what's next for our Paragons?
What do they have to do now to get everything? It's like they stopped them. Now it's like, what's next? What do we do? Do we do building blocks, or what the hell do we do? You know, type of thing.
All the clue they got was to fan the flames, and Lex assumes they mean to use the only page they have from the Book of Destiny.
But use what they pretty much were destined to do. You know, each one of their parts.
You gotta love that word, destiny.
Yes, destiny.
Yeah, I love my destiny. So here we go for Legends of Tomorrow, Season 5, Episode 0, aka Season 5 Prologue, aka Crisis on Infinite Earths, Part 5.
Part 5. So let's dive into how they're gonna wrap this all up to see any good surprises show up, or what surprises they have in line for us that probably maybe set up the rest of the Arrowverse, or the whatever we're calling it now after this. So let's dive right into this and let's go.
Oh wait. Hey! I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. No. It's okay. It's okay. Are you okay? Did you have a bad dream? I don't know.
The pain in the back.
About Peace Prize any minute. Don't worry. I see.
Oh god damn! I swear, fucking god!
It's giving me angry eyes.
I swear, god.
If this Andre is gonna blow a gasket.
Please take your seats.
Good timing.
I swear, god, if it's fucking Lex Luthor. No, if it's Lex Luthor.
Help me interpret it.
Introduce the winner.
It's Lex Luthor.
It's Lex. It's fucking Lex.
Yo, I fucking knew it! Motherfucker! Motherfucker didn't know about Peace Prize. What the fuck?
Yeah. Am I still dreaming?
Am I still dreaming?
It's so great when this award goes to someone who actually deserves it.
Rebirth.
That's what makes this so special.
That is no. You know that look? That's the look when you know you fucked up, and your girlfriend won't tell you, but you know you fucked up. That's the look she's giving right now.
It meant a lot to him. People say he's a good guy. Carl, we're talking about Lex Luthor. He's the best guy. No, he's not. He's a psychopathic lunatic.
Thank you!
He's the boss. And he's your #1 supporter.
He runs DEO. Luthor Corp.
Oh,
he runs fucking DEO.
Oh, no.
No.
Alex.
Good.
happen.
Wait,
The
no.
only two that remember.
What are we that they are not?
Paragons.
No,
We have
he
to
does
help
remember.
restart the universe.
Look, I came to join the fun.
I'm sorry, who are you?
Weather Witch. And you are no match for Myra.
But that's Flash
Not your
universe.
great day, which is actually your bad luck.
And it's normal to...
Well, normally you'd also have Green Arrow and a legend or two. Last year, even Batwoman joined it. I thought that's
Even
Marv,
Batwoman.
M-A-R-V.
Marv, M-A-R-V.
Marv.
Wait.
Marv, as far as you know, how long
Wait,
is
why is-
Supergirl and I and all
I have to
that?
look it up. Hold that thought.
Some bit-
That is fucking Marv Wolfman. He's one of the original guys who worked on Crisis.
I'm being teleported to an alternate wave rider to stop the multiverse from being destroyed?
Wait, was there a crossover? Were we invited?
Was there a crossover?
Did you just hear? It's good to see you both safe.
John! That's a neat trick.
Wait, you know Joan Jones?
Fuck! Wait, I was Superman?
There's a multiverse.
There's a
There's
multiverse?
an evil Batman and there's a me that's a super me. Paradise. And I've been going from city to city.
You don't know. Look, when Oliver died, he became something else. He called it the Spectre. And maybe Felicity, she just can't find him in that form. Dick, she just can't find him in this form.
I mean, that's me. I'm disagreeing with Sarah. I'm sorry. I'm sticking with. I agree with
So
Sarah.
we're seriously just gonna ignore a fact that, like, it's just all one universe now?
I know, right? Well, at least for her, it's like.
Because last time I checked, the DC Universe Titans are still a thing.
Guess we just have to face facts.
That's not.
It's not true! There's 2 episodes left of his show!
right?
Chris Arbiter himself.
Maybe this was the only way, Carl.
Damn it, I still agree with Sarah. Maybe she can find him in that form. Rod?
No! It's fucking Bevo! No! Wait!
Fucking Bevo.
Wait, is that the Bevo that they created to take on,
Yeah.
Alpha?
How the hell did Beebo get here?
Isn't a more pressing question, why is there a giant beetle walking down
Street.
This wouldn't be the first time.
Some special mission.
But he's a little flimsy with the deed, so what's the haps, Cap?
Yeah, we've been busy setting the multiverse.
You got shanghaied into another crossover, didn't you?
Oh my God!
You got chicken.
Yeah, kinda.
Yeah, kinda.
Kidnap you?
This is a classic crossover move. We tell him. You're so jealous.
Here it comes.
What's the plan?
This is a fucking Legends episode.
Oh, bad timing.
Bad timing, yeah.
Seriously happening right now?
Maybe it's a good thing.
Fucking Legends episode.
Is this actually happening?
Is this what all the crossovers are like?
Yeah, not exactly.
Yeah, not exactly.
Alright, now get him moving. I don't think the rules apply to a 50-foot talking plush toy. Hey, Kate's here too. That's, sorry, what were we saying?
She's not good. She's like a fangirl. She's like, oh, hey, she's here too.
Hey.
For magic?
There you go.
Sarah? What the hell's going on? You have to come with me, now.
Come with me if you want to live.
Mary, John, Supergirl, and...
For eternity. Is that kind of reaction even possible? Sure it is.
I did it a bunch of times by accident when I was
That's
in
right!
my Atom exosuit.
So you think you can keep him short?
Current Adam and next
Eventually,
Adam.
we'd be sending him to the Atomverse.
I like to call it the microverse. Oh, that's better.
That's better.
Microverse.
He could get stuck there for like ever.
Age before beauty.
Ah, yeah! Black Lightning.
Who are you?
just saved your eyes.
The guy
Yes.
who's-
We had that covered.
Sure you did.
There you go. Here's girl too. Nice.
Inexorable and inescapable.
He's growing in size.
Are we supposed to go in reverse?
You have to build it. Now, these pieces are all over all the time. Okay, that's good. Well, nothing does that. Get into direct contact with the anti-monitor once we We've activated it.
Oh, you activated it, just press this button.
No, not now!
Hey, you're coming with me.
Oh,
Perez landing. George Perez.
Nice nod.
Wow. They got both. They brought her back. They brought her back.
Remember, they originally were having a girl.
Wow, they even fixed Flashpoint, kind of. Okay.
Clark, I need you to get to Metropolis now. It's the boys.
Boys?
The boys.
Yeah, who are your sons?
Sons.
He has 2 kids. Wait, did the universe really give him 2 kids? Everybody 2 kids?
Loss is
Every existence multiplied
Okay.
by possibility.
Oh! Justice Society!
Earth 12.
For space and time in infinite measure.
This fucking Green Lantern, Ryan Reynolds Green Lantern movie.
Earth 21.
Doom Patrol.
Precious gift. Persevering in the
So now they're on their own Earth now.
Yeah, apparently.
Away from
Earth 96.
Yes!
Donnerverse!
The Donnerverse!
Superman. I like the original!
until finally
Earth
the age of
Prime.
heroes was born.
Earth
Age of
Prime. It's not Earth 1 anymore.
The DEO. Why do we even need it? I mean, how often does the world almost come to an end?
First crossover.
Oh, it's like that.
It's like that.
Alright, listen, I'm gonna show you guys.
Oh.
Superman, Batwoman, White Canary, Martian Manhunter, Black
Lightning, baby.
Supergirl.
Should live with that, bro.
Should live with that, bro.
What's that?
Gleek! Oh my god!
Wait,
That's Gleek, the pet monkey. Remember Super Friends Gleek?
oh! The Wonder Twins! Oh my god, the Wonder Twins. That's it?
Yeah, but that was Gleek though. That was from Super. That's what I'm saying. Gleek. I'm like Super Friends.
The Super Friends!
The monkey, their pet monkey, pretty
The
much.
music started up, the Super Friends music.
The
started.
Super Friends music.
Okay, so it was what we predicted. It was a
Yeah.
Berlanti finale. So like a majority of what we wanted happened in part 4. The finale was pretty much just wrapping everything else up and
Yeah.
putting a bow on it.
Yeah, in a way, that's what it is.
Okay.
Confirming that all of our shows, well, at least the CW shows that we know of.
Yeah, no, that's why I liked, because all the Arrowverse shows are one
universe.
And now it's not Earth 1 anymore, it's Earth Prime.
That's
It's
what it is.
the Earth, pretty much.
The Earth, that pretty much was
So-
the key one.
I'm fine with that, because honestly, throughout I'm like, so wait, is it just one universe? Did they not save the other universe? Because
Yeah.
I was a bit confused. I should have
And
realized.
of course, I like how they ended it too, where it's confirming, going, we still have a multiverse.
They answered my own question. You still have a multiverse.
Yeah.
And I thought One Earth is Ryan Reynolds' Green Lantern world. I love
I like
that.
that they teased that shit. I also, so they also confirmed that it looks like Titans and Doom Patrol now are on their own Earths.
They confirmed, yeah, Swamp Thing, Titans, and Doom Patrol
Are their own
Earths.
Earths. They're not in the same world.
Because that's weird, because that's the same Doom Patrol.
Yeah, exactly. So that means somehow they maybe separated it.
So now the question is, for Titans Season 3, are they going to bring up that fact? Like,
That's the question.
at all?
That's the question.
Because I know it just... Okay, so let's be honest. It looks good. Overall, I thought it was good. So this was definitely a Legends kind of episode.
Oh yeah, because it's like
Evo.
they're breaking the fourth wall with the whole. Are we doing another crossover? You know, they
I would have been surprised if like what was it? Somebody leaned into White Canary like first crossover, huh? Like when Black Lightning directed.
But it's like they're breaking the fourth wall with the whole. You know, it's like, are we doing another crossover? You know, type of thing. So.
But yeah, but it was good. It was fun.
Yeah, and I liked how too the Paracons did come back. They came back, but they remembered everything except for everybody else. But I like how John was able to just like, hey, this is what happened.
I swear to God, I'll watch an entire series of shows like Christopher. Here you go. There you go. That's all.
Yeah, okay, now I get what's going on.
Yeah,
You know that.
that was a nice little thing where it's like, yeah, there you go. Yeah, everybody knows now.
Yeah, everybody knows.
Okay, but yeah, it's a good
Now
episode.
the only big question we have now.
We gotta theorize because that's what the rest of this episode, this reaction or post thing is gonna be. Is what's
Like, what
gonna
does this
happen
mean for the rest of the show?
Okay, so I'm gonna assume that while yes, wait, I just realized something. The fuck? They didn't even tackle what the fuck Lex Luthor did.
Which again, that's what I was bringing up too, which was, okay, this is just opening up a can of worms for the rest of the shows leading into the rest of the season.
Okay, so looking at it as a whole, except for Supergirl, I think things are going to pretty much remain the same for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So like, Jefferson's still going to deal with the Meta shit in Freeland. Barry's, I don't know what the fuck Barry's going to do. The Legends are going to have whatever the Legends deal with.
The Legends do. And
Batwoman's still going to have her stuff with Alice.
Yeah, with Alice now she's going back with a better set mind.
And now we know, because you said it on Future Flash episode, Black Lightning shows up. Now he's not jumping universes, he's just showing up.
He's just showing up. He's not jumping the universe. He's showing up helping the Flash.
So,
you know?
okay, so, yeah, the biggest thing is that, one of the biggest things is that Lex Luthor just got the Nobel Peace Prize, and as far as anybody's fucking concerned, he's a fucking saint.
I have a funny feeling, because like you said, remember when he said back a ways ago, when he's like, let's talk about my sister. I think he wanted the roles reversed. He wanted to be more like the hero, but Lena was...
I think Lena is going to be the Lex now.
She's the Lex, and... Now with this though, that now now it's up to Supergirl to try to bring that Lena back, try to bring her back.
And the problem is she can't do anything about Lex because Lex is a paragon. He wrote himself into it. The only way she can even remotely think about changing that is find a page of the Book of Destiny he has and alter it.
Alter it back to the way
back
it was.
to flipping the roles.
Either flipping the roles
so,
or something.
So I think that's going to be the main focus of the second half of Supergirl. Aside from the primordials, which
because I think that's what they wanted to do.
Too.
This was setting up to where it's like, okay, we don't need Lex anymore for a while because he's playing the Saints, but we need to have Lena still in the series. So this is our way of saying, okay, she's the full-on villain now. We're having her as a not full-on villain, but that villainous type of role now. In this, she's playing that Lex role. So that's what we're getting here.
I think, that's what the focus on is the primordials and figuring out where that page of the Book of Destiny is, so Kara can fix things. Because there's stuff that still needs to be resolved overall. There's still stuff that's one of the main ones. So okay, so that's Supergirl. Then Batwoman, easily she's learned enough
to where she's like, people can still change.
People like seeing that memory from Oliver from Part 4 made her realize people can really change.
Yeah.
Oliver was somebody who always held secrets close to his chest.
Yeah.
Then eventually let everybody in, and he had a family who had faith in him, especially they had faith in him.
Yeah, so that's where that leads into.
So now she's going to now reverse. Now she's going to want to still find a way to save Alice.
Yeah,
and we don't even know if it's going to be the same Alice. Like, fuck. Yeah, we don't know.
A lot of things have changed for some people.
But that's me focus on that. So Black Lightning, I'm figuring Lightning is gonna be okay.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
But she's gonna probably still she's still gonna vaguely remember.
She's gonna vaguely remember, but what I like is like even you stated you were hoping for is that when they come back, I hope they have their memories of this whole crossover event.
So I'm assuming.
So now he's coming back.
So I'm assuming now Black Lightning knows. He's going to tell Gamby. He's going to also tell his daughter because, of course...
Now he has a better perspective of more of like, this isn't more...
And now, with his meta... with the Markovian situation, is that going to change at all?
I still feels like that's still about the same.
I mean,
but I think for him, he has a fresher look after seeing what happened. Like, even at the end, the way they stated where he's like, oh, does this crossover thing happen all the time? It's not like, World of Events, they're just like, yeah, so it's like, he's like, this has happened more than just once for them. So, he's coming at a fresh perspective now, knowing, now lots of times it's just not about the town, but it's about not just saving the town, but saving the people itself.
Yeah.
The people. And he's going to be coming into this as a fresher look at it. That's what I like when he's like, yeah, John came and just refreshed my memory of everything.
Yeah. Then after that, we got, we got the Flash, because there's a couple things we gotta tackle.
Yeah.
Nash Wells is still around, a.k.a. Pariah, is still around. He's still, there. So what does that mean?
Mhm.
What's the new antagonist for the second half of The Flash? It can't
That's
be the
nice.
Anti-Monitor. It's not the Anti-Monitor.
And the other question is Cisco, is he back to just being Cisco, or
Is he Vibe again?
Did he come back as Vibe? That.
I guess we're going to figure that out when the mid-season premiere hits.
When that returns. And as well, we didn't see even Iris, so how is Iris going to take all of this as well?
Yeah.
With everything going on. So...
Yeah, there's still a lot. That's one of the ones where it has a lot of open questions about where it's going.
Where they're going to
Because we
go
don't
to.
know who the antagonist is for the second half. We know Bloodwork was the first half. Who's going to be in the second half?
Yeah, because they didn't really tease anybody in the first half of potential of the second half at all.
Yeah.
So
we don't even know. Is Reverse Flash going to show up again? Is the new version of Godspeed going to show up?
Maybe the Godspeed that everybody's been wanting finally shows up. Because remember when they first started off, they're
Yeah.
like, oh, it's Godspeed, but it's a different. There's like multiple versions of Godspeed supposedly.
Yeah.
So,
okay, so that's Flash, and then Legends.
Yeah.
I guess the one big we know for a fact one of the reasons they introduced Ryan Choi
Yes.
was the fact that Brandon Routh is leaving Legends.
He is leaving Legends.
And in the comics, Choi is the next currently the current
in
Atom.
In the comics, he is the current Atom because Ray in the comics he goes missing. He completely they lose him. They don't know where he's gone. So he takes the role as the new Atom.
So I'm going to assume one of the main things they're going to tackle as it's recording next week's season premiere is probably having more Choi in there to take his mantle as Atom.
Possibly.
So that's that.
Yeah, going over the shows here.
But yeah, and with Legends, that's the thing with Legends compared to trying to figure out who to fly. Legends, it could be fucking anybody. As far as we know right now, it's going to be Grown Up Astrid. It's going to be Grown Up Astrid because she had the coins that awakened all these legendary villains throughout all of history.
Exactly, we have that. But like you said, even in Arrow though, it's like now they have the brother and the sister. Because they brought back, they were originally supposed to have a girl that switched to a boy, but
my god, I just realized something. For Arrow. We're going to dive into Arrow. What if Diggle's kids are the Wonder Twins?
Oh god, no.
No, think about it.
That would be true.
Really, really think about it.
Find the rings or something like that.
Yeah, what if they're the Wonder Twins? Think about it. They're both born at the same... In this universe, maybe they're they're rewritten to where they're both born at the same time.
They're like twins.
So they're technically count as twins. So what if they become the Wonder Twins?
Oh, that would be awesome.
I mean, we've already established Star Labs. We've already established future become the full-on Hall of Justice. What if they make friends with the monkey?
They find the monkey.
What if his kids are the fucking Wonder Twins?
That would be
an interesting reader. I just fucking thought about that because both his kids are there now,
true.
And they both have hero parents.
Yeah, but then back at Arrow again,
Okay, so we're back. That was the main first thing I want to get off Arrow. The next thing is we don't know what the last two episodes of Arrow are going to be. Oliver is dead in this universe.
Which
He's
again,
gone.
I agree with Sarah in this. You're not looking for him in that form. That's I think because again the Spectre is always going to be the Spectre. It's like the type of thing where it's like there always needs to be a Spectre. There always needs somebody.
At best we're going to get Oliver as a Spectre in the last two episodes.
Yeah.
They were confirmed. Emily Beckett Rickards is returning as Felicity for the finale.
Yeah, she is coming back. They confirmed the spin-off that they're still doing.
And hell, remember they technically saved their universe's version of Monitor. So I wouldn't be surprised if he shows up again.
That is true.
Pretty much.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. And again, it goes back to like I just stated too. What does that mean for the future for his daughter and stuff like that?
So
how's that alter?
Yeah, but then we got to tackle the two shows that are still coming. So first we got Superman and Lois, and they teased that he has two
sons.
Now,
because his reaction's like, wait a minute. Wait, sons? That's right, because he's like, so it looks like when he came back, he didn't go to Lois or anything like that. It's like, okay, he went and tried to find the other people or see what was going on. He's back all of a sudden, so I'm guessing now...
And I wouldn't be surprised if he's he's a part of them tackling the whole Lex Luthor situation.
Yeah, maybe that's where they move on. They shift it with the whole, he's now
Well,
the good guy.
well, I wouldn't surprise Superman. Like Superman shows up a couple times, Supergirl, and helps her out pretty much to solve this issue. But that's the two prime issues with Supergirl and Superman is that Lena is as far as you're concerned, Lena's the full-on villain now.
Yeah.
Lex rewrote her as that, and the only way to change anything is with the page from the Book of Destiny.
Yeah, that's what it sounds
and
like.
And if he burns it, we know there is a Book of Destiny out there.
Yeah.
But then Stargirl. Let's talk about Stargirl.
It looks like they teased the JSA.
They teased the Justice Society.
Yeah, so it looks like in the series we'll eventually get to that point.
Yeah,
I don't think it'll be right away.
You can tell us who those other guys were because I was kind of lost on that part.
But it feels like for Stargirl, I think for what they showed us here, I think it's gonna be a while till we get that probably initial group.
Yeah. So the two big Easter eggs too. We've already mentioned them. The two big Easter eggs from Crisis.
Yes.
Marv Wolfman, the co-creator of Crisis, shows up.
Yes.
And there's a section where they show up to fight
Perez Landing.
Perez Landing. Which is Marv Wolfman, George Perez, the creators of Crisis on Infinite Earth.
Yeah.
And I was like, he said Marv. I'm like, I went, and my mind went, Wolfman.
Yeah.
And then that's where I went, Marv Wolfman.
Because I'm sitting here going, he's somebody. Because why are they showing this old dude trying to... I'm like, this is somebody.
That's Marv Wolfman, the co-creator of Crisis on Infinite Earths.
Yeah.
So that was really cool. But that was it.
Mm-hmm.
That was the finale. So, as a whole, was this better than last year's Elseworlds?
Yes, and only because I think the last crossover was more of like a setup. It was setting up this crossover, and I have to agree that this crossover was way much better and done well than last year's.
Yes. I will. Okay, here's the thing. I will admit this does has its downsides. The first couple episodes were definitely slow.
Yeah.
It didn't really pick up till part 3, and then we had to wait like a whole month pretty much to
get to the
last two parts.
But then the last two parts,
like part 4 was good. Part 5, I thought was good. I thought part 4 was better in the long run.
Yeah, part 4 was like more.
But part 5 was basically just setting up. Here's what you need to know going forward with the rest of the Arrowverse.
Yeah, exactly. The rest of the Arrowverse and other shows you may watch.
Yes. Overall, I do definitely find it to be the best crossover. I just barely tops Crisis on Earth X, in my opinion.
I think it's
so right now, from least favorite to absolute favorite, right now it goes to right now it's I guess technically this counts. World's Finest.
The World's Finest.
The original like Supergirl Flash crossover.
That was like technically the first ever.
I'm technically counting it. Sort of. Honorary mention.
Yeah, honorary mention.
Because that's what started us on this train to begin with. But then we got
now back to the.
Yeah. So then we got
number 1.
From least favorite. So Invasion.
From least to the most favorite.
Least favorite to most favorite.
Invasion.
So Invasion. Elseworlds, Crisis on Earth X, and then Crisis on Infinite Earths.
Yeah, because like I said, Elseworlds, it was more just setting this up.
Yeah.
Setting up.
I mean, Crisis on Earth X was great because, it was a nice, like, it was the parallel universe, evil universe, you usually want to see
confirming, like...
And it was very well done, the climax of the final battle was good, and even set up for more in the future with Reverse Flash, and of course... Nora pretty much as well.
All of this.
Helped establish Nora as well. And helps does some more. What makes Crisis on Earth work so well is, regardless of if it was slow early on, this really did change everything. The other crossovers were like, oh cool, we had a crossover, that's cool, see you guys later. But this was like,
now this is
I'm not comparing, I'm just saying, like Avengers Endgame, this really did change things.
Yeah.
All of the Arrowverse worlds are one now, with the other universes still being their own.
To be honest, this is DC's. If you think about it, they're pretty much diving into it before Marvel has, and that is with the whole it was Endgame's over. Now we're all into everybody's returned, but they haven't really dived into this is what's changed on this new world.
That's
so
what,
DC's the first one.
That's the comparison I'm making. I'm not comparing.
I'm
not letting you know. I'm letting them know.
Yeah, it's just the comparison I'm making there is that DC's the first ones to dive into showing already going, things are changed, they're all together. There we go. We get it out there. The end. That's it. Because Marvel, it's like we're still waiting of like, okay, when are we gonna start seeing more of MCU?
I'm starting to believe my Wonder Twins theory a lot more right now.
Yeah,
same
here. And another question I have too is like, okay, you guys show Swamp Thing. Are you guys teasing a return for Swamp Thing? Because why would they show him?
It's just not.
To me, it's like, why show him if you know it's? Oh no, listen, it's the type of thing. To me, it's the type of thing. Why show him when it's like we already know the series is not?
They know. They want that. That's the thing. They wanted to acknowledge it. That's why
I still have hope for it. I still have hope for it, and I think that's what this thing is teasing.
That's
what I'm thinking.
You know what? In good comparison, it's like with them, except the fact Oliver was gone.
Yeah, I know that.
He's never really gone. Mm-hmm. He can always show up again. The actor himself, Stephen Miller, says he would come back in a heartbeat to reprise his role for a guest appearance or something like that. So he's not gone.
No, I know that. Like I said, I'm just it's like what Hoover. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying with Swamp Thing. He's not really gone.
Yeah.
And how I'm looking at it here is they acknowledged him.
Yeah.
They acknowledge Swamp Thing. They acknowledge Titans, and a lot of people don't like Titans.
Right now.
Let's be honest. Not only they acknowledge Titans, they acknowledge Doom Patrol, they acknowledge Swamp Thing. They acknowledge them. Not a lot of people have been big fans of the DC-verse live action stuff. Maybe, of course, except for like Doom Patrol, which is being here. But they've acknowledged even the less, not so revered ones. And that's how I look at it. It's like they're just acknowledging this is the DC multiverse. Anything's possible. Fuck, we know now there's a multiverse of Ryan Reynolds' Green Lantern, and there's a multiverse with the DCEU. There's a DCEU world out there because of Ezra Miller showing up in Part 4. And that's how I look at it. Yeah. It's an acknowledgement. They're never gone. Nobody's ever really gone.
That's true.
It's a weird sentiment to say nowadays.
I know. To me, it's like that's right now for me. That's my hope. That's it. I mean, it could be what you just stated, of course. But for me, it's like I like to keep my hopes up on stuff like that. That's all, and that's why I look at it. I'm like, okay.
Nobody's ever really gone. Young Justice came back. Mm-hmm. Think about every single show from the mid-90s, early 2000s have come back.
Oh yeah, no.
So nobody's ever really gone. Mm-hmm. Hell, they continued Roseanne after Roseanne left, and now it's just the Connors. It's like
don't talk about that.
It's shit like it's stuff like that where it's like nobody. Thanks to our nostalgia factors nowadays, where we crave nostalgia. Like South Park got that right. Regardless of what you thought of that episode, South Park got that right. We're always still remembering nostalgia, and it was thanks to that the nostalgia came back. Nostalgia's resurging, and that's why that's why I'm saying nowadays nobody's ever really gone. Swamp Thing could easily come back.
Oh yeah.
Fuck. Batman Beyond could easily come back. Everybody could easily come. Fuck. Knock on wood. Justice League, the original Justice League animated series, could be acknowledged at one point in another animated series and could come back eventually. Yeah. And be its own. Think about it. Young Justice versus Justice League.
Yeah, I know that.
Different universe.
I know.
So that's the point.
No, I know that's the point you're getting, but I'm still sticking to what I just did, and that's it.
No, that's good. No, I'm just explaining your point.
No, I understand that. I'm just sticking to what I said. That's all.
But regardless of all what we said, I think for the most part I really did enjoy this. Slow bit being, but when it picks up, it has its great cameo moments here and there. It's so amazing. It feels so great. Like I said, Part 5 was about what I expected for a Berlanti finale, but that's fine because there's a lot more.
Yeah, Part 5 was more of a setup for the rest of the shows of what it's going to be like or how it's going to feel like.
So who really knows, or when really knows, because we got Legends tomorrow, what's going to happen next? Mm-hmm. So other than that, if you're new to the channel, you hit the like button. If you want to talk to us more about stuff like this, comment down below. If you want to share us around, share it around. And if you like it just a little bit more than anybody else when it comes to talking about what's next for the Arrowverse, hit the subscribe button down below and hit that bell icon as well.
Let us know what you guys thought of this, pretty much not only the last part of this crossover, but the overall consensus of this crisis. Is this one of your all-time favorite crossovers, or do you have another one? I mean, give us your list of best crossovers so far within the Arrowverse. like he said, we already went down our list, which is pretty much exactly what my thoughts are at this point. I had something in mind. I just lost that question. But anyway.
Oh, what were your favorite moments from the Crisis event?
Oh yeah, of the overall Crisis. Besides, well, not only in this part. What was your favorite moment in this part of the crossover for this part 5? But in the overall, all of the Crisis, what was your favorite moment that just stood out? That either had you laughing, in tears, overjoyed, ecstatic, just any type of emotion you had that you lost your shit with.
Ooh, Static. You could introduce Static.
Ooh,
So.
that's another good one.
And also, what was your favorite cameo? I already know what his is. What was your favorite cameo?
Yeah,
overall?
any favorite cameos that stood out the most that really had you going? Again, it goes back to what I just said. That had you flipping your shit, crying, emotional, anything. Let us know in the comments down below.
It's alright if everybody's was Ezra Miller's, but for those who were, it wasn't Ezra Miller.
Yeah. And they said too that this was they kept it open ending for this one. It's like, okay, we're leaving it open ended. We're not teasing for another crossover. So we're not teasing any type of extra crossover.
Fine.
Which I'm like, that's perfectly fine because this is what everything was leading up to. Only question is,
and the worlds are together, so they don't necessarily have to have a big crossover if they don't want to.
Yeah. So the question is what other storylines can you use to do another big crossover? Because this is the massive one. It's okay, well, how do we follow that one up?
Yeah.
That's the big question there as well. Do you have any thoughts on what another crossover should involve with? Maybe other big storylines are going on currently, or maybe past ones that they could possibly merge and work all together in the next one? Who knows? But let us know what you guys' thoughts are on our reaction overall to the series, to this pretty much crossover event. Extravaganza. Your thoughts and theories going into the rest of the Arrowverse of all the other shows. Do you agree with what we said about from Arrow, Supergirl to Black Lightning and stuff like that?
Wonder Twins.
Are you hoping for the Wonder Twins? That doesn't look right. But anyway, Wonder Twins to show up. But let us know in the comments below. Put down what you thought of our reaction overall. But most importantly, we thank you for watching.
And of course, on the next episode of SRB TV, doing some comic book stuff in general. We still have wrapping up Runaways.
Yes.
We still got whenever Titans Season 3 happens. I'll probably talk to Chris about this. I'm thinking about maybe doing a reaction to the Arrow series finale. Maybe, well, like I said, I'll have to talk about that later.
We leave it up to you guys. It's either that or, again, let us know what any other type of DC show you will want us to watch. Besides, like I said, we have Titans already. Would you like us to react to maybe Swamp Thing or even Doom Patrol? Let us know.
Or anything non-DC related as well.
Or non-DC, yeah, exactly. Non-DC related. I'm sorry, I'm DC fanboy, sorry. But like I said, anything other non-comic book related as well that you want us to react to.
Yeah, so until next time though, I'm Kristen.
I'm Christopher.
This has been a very, not so, well, kind of crossover, Crisis-ish, Earth Prime kind of filled episode of SRB TV.
See you
Later.
Hey guys, thanks for watching.
If you want to check out our previous reactions,
as well as our other shows,
click the playlist down below.
And if you want to check us out in the social universe,
you can check us out on Twitter
as well as Stardust
@SuperReactBros.